what you talking about. There's no something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. An undefeated start against a winless Skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Caught by his back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Nice cut back to the right sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Purdy throwing here on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Purdy on 1st down. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short.
Hawk 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Made to throw it. Stays in the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Cut by Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's May to the air. Finds a man right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
May throwing for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Nike, 18. Cowboy 80.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Go.
First down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing is May. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw for May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Patriots, who have 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up fourth and long. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Street! Here we go!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finding Pearsall. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Going play action, May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, it's an interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. They're out and set. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond that 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Complete to Pearsall. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
That's good. 4-8.
Now it's Purdy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
18 backwards, go!
To throw again, it's Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
19 seconds. Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Purdy throwing here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Trying again, following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
17.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Milton Williams making the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Purdy throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He'll get this to Henry. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going run again with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd
18
and
Cardinal,
15.
18 Cardinal.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready, ready.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
19 Lions. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It's now 4th
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
On play action, here's May. Cut by Diggs. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Henry on the catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
May now from the gun. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hup.
1st down throw by Purdy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 17. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing is May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Bravo 80. Ready.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. The a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
His return starts at the 5. They don't have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. They get back 8 and now have a second and much more manageable 7.
Ready up. Let's go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers close to beginning the year 4-0. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. 18, right. Ready.
Purdy to throw it. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 24. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set. Pack the 60, pack the 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go now. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Go.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
No couple are happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And their start to the season not cool enough.